Hello, this is Eric from Dig Marketing, and today I'm going to show you how to do an on-page audit and on-page optimization for a website that I created a couple of months ago named RemovePopcornHouston.com using completely free tools. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through how to use Screaming Frog, the free portion, how to export this data to a spreadsheet to work with it, how to optimize title tags and meta descriptions, how to update the website with the new title tags, and how to make sure you have your on-page optimization correct in regards to your meta tags. So let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to take this website, put it into Screaming Frog, which we have already downloaded, and we're going to hit start. This typically takes between 3 to 5 minutes to run, depending on the size of the website. And with the free version, it will crawl 500 pages for free. But with a paid version, I believe the amount of crawls is unlimited. But this is a very small site, and a lot of times all these local sites, they don't have 500 pages. So what we have here is a list of all of the web pages on RemovePopcornHouston.com that the crawlers have found. So what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly filter this into go to internal here, HTML, because I just want the websites. I don't want any CSS files, and I don't want to do any PDF files or images, which there are a few. I just want to get the HTML. So we're going to export this to a spreadsheet. I'm going to name it something. I want to put it in its file folder, and I'm going to name it 2018, the day 0508. Screaming Frog data, and save. Okay, I'm going to open this up now. 2018-0508 Screaming Frog data. Never mind. I don't want it to open up in numbers. For some reason the CSV file is in now in numbers default. So but I'm gonna go 0508. This Mac. Open with Excel. Okay. Let's see, here it is. All right, pull it over to this screen so you all can see. All right, so we have here is a spreadsheet of all the data from Screaming Frog, and what we can see is the URL here. We can see the status codes and the titles for each page, as well as the length of the titles, the H1s, the H2s, the text on each page. Yep, so good deal. We don't need all this data, but what we are going to use is this URL stuff. Let me clean it up a little bit. One thing that I don't want, let me make this a table. So I'm going to delete that line, make this a table so I can clean up the data. Press Command T or Control T to make a table. The table has headers, okay. I'm going to sort this ascending by alphabetical. And what I don't want is I don't want any tags in my data because I'm not going to optimize tags. And I don't want any categories or author pages. So I'm going to delete all this. Okay, and delete. Okay, so now I have a good list of all of the web pages that are on this website. So this website's pretty small, it has 30 pages. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this data with Control C. I'm going to go over to a different spreadsheet that I have for this data. And what I have is basically what I'm going to use to optimize the kind of the structure. So URL here. And I am going to go to the titles. I'll take the titles over here. On my window here. Window up here. Title tags. Okay. So, okay. And the reason why I'm doing this is first of all, the title tag is the single most important aspect to keyword optimization or search engine optimization is the title tag or the title of the document. This is like a title of a book. This is what Google uses to largely determine what the page is about. So it's important to have the keyword that you're going for in the title tag. And you can see when I first made these pages, I didn't really have much thought to the title tag. I just kind of threw them up there and have a structure of, popcorn ceiling removal in the city dash the title of the website, popcorn ceiling removal Houston. So I want to optimize this one for better click-through rates when people see. So that means when people do a search and this website shows up on the searches, they're more likely to click it. And also I want to optimize it with keywords so that they're more unique and possibly rank higher in Google. And so what I'm going to do first is I am going to fill out the rest of this data. And so what's important also is with the length of a title is you have 60 characters, roughly 60 to 70 characters to work with the title. And what I like to do is like to maximize the most amount of characters possible to take up the most amount of space. So in order to figure out the length of the title tag, it's an easy formula in Excel. You'll length equals LEN, do parenthesis signs, click the cell that you want, and hit enter. Okay, and then you want the difference of the two. So you're allowed 65 characters as a rule of thumb, minus the length. And so what this tells me is that I have 34 characters to work with. And with meta description, that's the description that you can tell the search engines what this page is about. So we'll have that there. And its length that you can do now is 300 characters, so 310 characters. About after 310, your meta tags starts to get truncated. So I think the sweet spot's like 304. And if you do like 304 to 306, you actually take up an extra line in the search results. And I'll show you how that works here in a second. And let me finish these formulas out. Maybe just put test here. There we go. Did it work? Oh, I misspelled it. Here we go. Length. Okay, and the difference, let's go here, equals 305 minus this. Okay. All right, and there's not really a matter of length for your H1, H2, H3, and H4 tags. But let me do a quick search on and show you how it looks on your meta description. So let's go to top user roofing. So okay, so like here is an example. Like here is a title tag, right? It's your title tag. You have complete control of this, of what you want to name your page. And this is your meta description. You have near complete control of this. Google may change it or not even accept it, but for the most part, you can change your meta description as well. And see, if you're able to get, let me show you, 304 characters, you're able to get an extra line under here. So what that means is that you have an extra line on the page to really have your advertisement, your display ad. So let me see if there's another example. Let's go to Houston Painters Pro. All right, like here's one. This is not mouse, this is thumbtack, but look, here's an extra line right here, and see it truncates right here. And this is about 304 characters, I bet. So let's just test it and see. Let's see how long this is. Control V. Let me pull down these formulas. Oh. Actually, it's. Oh. I'm done with you. Go away. Save. Okay. No. Save. Okay. Actually, it's 324 characters. So 324 characters fit. It really depends on like how many I's and W's you have because it's based on pixels. So if you have more W's or you'll take up less characters. You have more I's, L's, and slender characters. You will able to put more characters in it. So roughly, my rule of thumb, I just try to go about 304 to 310, dependent. So I get a full meta description there. Also say though, if you're going for mobile characters is about 240 characters are allowed on mobile phones. So anything over 240 characters will be truncated in the search results. So anyways, where was I? Okay, go back to my spreadsheets where I want to go. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? There it goes. Okay. So now that I have a kind of a base, I'm going to turn this into a table. Got it all? Okay. I don't like banded rows. I'll turn that to R. Okay. So now I have a table, and what we're going to do is I am just going to go here and I am going to optimize these title tags real quick and try to get close to 60 characters as possible. So I may fast forward it here in a little bit, and I'll see you when I'm done. Yes. Okay. Okay, we're almost done optimizing. Let me see here. Where did I stop? Let me scroll all the way up here. How it worked. Okay. Learn how our process works to learn how our process works to remove popcorn ceilings. Learn how our simple process works. Okay. Frequent asked questions. This is frequent. The asked questions about popcorn ceiling removal. Okay, schedule. Okay. Duplicate. Let's do schedule a free quote and schedule a free quote to remove your popcorn settings today. Control C, Control V. Okay, and the last one is learn about remove popcorn settings. Houston. Let's do this. Do about us. About us. Okay. Learn more. Perfect. In this one, title tag is popcorn ceiling removal Houston. We remove ugly popcorn ceilings. Perfect. Look at that. Okay. So, okay, now we're 25 minutes into this video. Next, I'm going to pause it, do the next video on how we do the meta description. All right, stay tuned.